Yes, the Champions League round of 16 knockout phase actually resumes today, where Galatasaray hosts Liverpool, Atlanta versus Bayern Munich, Atletico de Madrid versus Tottenham, and Newcastle versus Barcelona. For the Galatasaray against Liverpool, yeah, these two sides don't actually meet for the group stage where Galatasaray get the best out of Liverpool, where our own Victor Osimhen actually get the winner. That game was actually difficult for Liverpool, but this one now for the round of 16, a very difficult one. Let's not forget Galatasaray they top their group, and Liverpool they've been really poor for domestic league this season, sitting in sixth position. But for Europe this season, Liverpool I think they've had a better turnout than Galatasaray, in the sense that Galatasaray they this round of 16 beating Juventus for penalties. So I think say this game will be very, very serious one. And I feel like Liverpool will actually get the best out of Galatasaray. Yes, we know see Galatasaray, they are striking force. Vitor Osimhen will actually put pressure for this Liverpool defense. And really, yes, say Alisson fit not play. I think he's not fit, but still this day, I still feel like Liverpool will get the best out of them. Then the second game, Atlanta versus Bayern Munich. Wow. May I feel say Bayern Munich could actually beat Atlanta, because yes, Atlanta beat Borussia Dortmund to get into the round of 16 phase, but I think Bayern Munich is a bigger test, like a bigger test for Atlanta. But this is football, sure, anything could still happen. Then Atletico Madrid against Tottenham. Tottenham this season for the Premiership, and we still say Tottenham, they fight that relegation battle. And for Champions League, they've been really good. They actually qualified, not playing the playoffs. They qualify for all the group stage games when they play. And Atletico Madrid, now one kind difficult side when Diego Simeone they always they play that defensive kind of football, the old kind of formation 4-4-2. But I still feel like Tottenham might struggle to get a point from Spain today. I feel like Tottenham must struggle to get a point. Then Newcastle against Barcelona. I feel like that match could be one of the games to watch this night. And Barcelona this season, yes, their last game they were not really good, but they still managed to get the 3 point for La Liga. But for Newcastle, I feel like Newcastle. I don't even know what thing that happened to Newcastle, because we see their game against Manchester City for the FA Cup where they actually start very well, and all of a sudden they just come on their leg for the gas. Like, come on, what's happening? But to me, I feel like this game against Newcastle, Barcelona, with the likes of the Pedri, with the likes of Yamal, and Rafinha, I feel like Barcelona go actually get the best out of them. But one thing we Newcastle need to do to get the best out of Barcelona, if they feel beat this their eye line trap, because if you can get the best out of them for this eye line, and Newcastle they get players when go feel run that thing, get the best out of them if they can beat this their eye line. So, but to me, I still feel Barcelona might get a victory out of this. Yes, they don't meet for the group stage where Barcelona actually win. So this one could be still revenge. But I know they pull my trust for Newcastle, because I know how Eddie Howe to me, I feel like is not that coach. He never gets that experience, to sink games. Like if they win, sometimes you just observe say the team will just start to play rubbish. But I feel like it's going to be an interesting game tonight, and I still feel Barcelona they are going to get the best out of Newcastle, and the likes of Rashford. And if Rashford go start, Rashford, I feel like Rashford is going to start, because Rashford know how to play against the English side. So, but for that midfield for Barcelona, Pedri and Yamal, it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting game to